What's going on, guys? So, Invasion of the Nomad, right? Alright. The sound that you are hearing, most likely on the camera right now, is my portable fan, which is right in front of me here. And I make no apologies for it. Because I've been out here better part of the day. We had a bunch of stuff we had to get done on the range. Had some various shooting and whatnot to get done. So I am completely smoked, wiped out, vaporized, melted into a glob of barely functional gelatinous glue because it is freaking 8,000 degrees out here today. I think I've been through about 2 gallons of water. So that's it. I took the opportunity while we were here this afternoon, after I'm maxed out, to go ahead and get some rounds through this Expo build. This is the one that I showed you on previous videos, 16-inch Expo Arms chrome line build. It's all Expo stuff. Primary arms, 1:6 Raptor scope on it. As always, primary arms does not disappoint. I'm not going to show you a bunch of video of me shooting it. That doesn't really serve you any good purpose. What I will do is tell you that I shot both some Fiocchi range dynamics and some standard Fiocchi 55 grain full metal jacket through it. Got it zeroed. It is more than capable for my purposes and my requirements. Functions 100%. I probably got, let's see, 100, and I got a couple hundred rounds to it. Runs like a champ, smooth as butter. What else can you say? I mean, I will roll a picture in right here of the final zero target that I did. So let me let you take a look at that. Alright, that was my final group. I zeroed it at 50 yards. At some point I'll get back and check it at 100, see what it'll do, but for now that's just my 50-yard zero to get her up and running. And that was with the regular 55 grain Fiocchi. As you can see, that's more than fighting capable. Does what I want it to do. Might not do what you want it to do, but does what I want it to do. Again, gun runs perfect. Yes, it's only a couple hundred rounds. You guys know I don't just blast rounds through it, blast rounds through it. They serve a function if I'm going to shoot them. Let me take a moment to say a big, huge thank you and kudos to Ammo Supply Warehouse for the help with the ammo. That's one of the little things that helps make stuff like this possible for me. As you can see from that group, it's maybe an inch, give or take, at 100. And again, you know, as I tell you guys all the time, that's with me behind the trigger, my eyes. I'm wasted today. The heat mirage is ridiculous. All those other variables, some people call them excuses, but they're not excuses. They're just actual variables that any seasoned shooter would know you have to take into account when you're shooting. So the gun may get tighter in somebody else's hands, may get tighter in a different day in my hands. But considering the negative conditions I've got today, and it to shoot like it did, it can only get better. So I will take it. Hitting steel at 100 with it's no problem. Again, I didn't shoot it for groups at 100 yet. I just got on the steel with it. It's men and a man at 100. Armed, prepared, citizen, standard motto right there, right? This is the Expo trigger in it that I think I mentioned. It's their trigger that's made for them, I believe, by ALG. Good trigger. I don't know if I like it better than, say, comparing it to my Palmetto State Army EPT triggers. It's probably right there with those. The EPT trigger might have a slight favorite for me personally, but this is 100% awesome functional trigger. It's going to stay right here in this gun and get rocked out. As it gets broken in, it'll only get even better. So for what it costs to get, I think it's absolutely worth what Expo is charging for. Everything else on here, it's fine. Oddly enough, even with the one-piece rigid solid scope mount bridged one notch onto the handguard, it still shot really well. Imagine that. We're not going to get off on that tangent in this video. We're going to do a separate one on that. But look for that to come. Needless to say, it ain't a problem. Not for what I'm doing, and not for what probably 90% of y'all are doing. So don't get your knickers in a twist over that. She runs fine. My others like this run fine. It's all good. Proof is in the range. Proof is in the range. All right, enough of me rambling. I'll get some video of me actually shooting it for those that y'all want to see it on a different day. But for now, I think it's time to wrap up, and I got to go find me something to eat, something cold to drink, a shower, some dinner, and then heck, tonight might be even one of those nights, as my good cousin douchebag brother Dick says, we might have to find us a frosty adult beverage. So we'll see what the evening brings me. You guys take care. Thanks for tuning in as always. Stay safe. Always keep preparing and getting better. Praying, practice, know all the things. I'll see you guys in another one.